Hi, good to see you. I'm Max, and in this video we will talk about the role, actually the future role, of the Cardano Foundation in the future. And this is a new episode of the random weekly update series because I'm just, it's Christmas, I'm too lazy to create a beautiful PowerPoints like you're used to, so this is an episode of the random weekly updates. Let's get into it. So, the Cardano Foundation. The Cardano Foundation is this type of entity which is kind of behind the scenes, right? Kind of no one knows what it really does. It's harsh, but it's kind of the truth, right? IOHK, they develop Cardano. Emurgo, they are the commercial arm of Cardano. They get Cardano adapted. They build solutions on top of Cardano. They partner with other entities to build on top of Cardano. The Cardano Foundation. So, the current role of the Cardano Foundation is kind of, a moderation role. They have some initiatives. They are in charge of the overall image of Cardano in general, and they're also in charge of the ambassador program, which is huge. And yeah, I guess you could say that's pretty much it. In the future, however, this is going to massively change. And the reason why this is going to massively change is because with Voltaire, IOHK, and Emurgo, they kind of lose their power, if I may say it like that. They will still have a ton of power, obviously, but they will not be leading, especially IOHK, they will not be leading at the forefront of the projects anymore. It will be the community who will be leading. And so, in regards with that, it's incredibly important to understand that in that regard, the Cardano Foundation is going to pretty much win a lot of power, if I say like that, and a lot of importance in this ecosystem. What's very important to understand on another level is that the ambassadors, for example, the ambassador program will probably shift from being under the umbrella of the Cardano Foundation to being under the umbrella of the community, mainly because the community will probably be able to vote on whether or not ambassadors should be rewarded and how much they essentially should be rewarded for their work as ambassadors of Cardano. So in that regard, the Cardano Foundation will probably lose its moderation role in regards with the ambassador program. So that's for the ambassador program. Now, regarding Cardano as a whole, I think the Cardano Foundation is, in my opinion, definitely not there to make decisions nor to actually influence decisions on the network, but they will probably act as a kind of, you could call it a mediator, an entity which, for example, regarding governance decisions, will um, inform people regarding the proposals and give a clear overview of the proposals, and just act in the best interest of the network, not influence decisions, but just really act in the best interests of the network itself, because that's the goal of the Cardano Foundation. Now, on the other side, it's also known that Charles Hoskinson talked about that in one of his latest AMAs, that the goal is also to add some, like the Cardano Foundation will probably stay a non-profit, but to also add some, some possibilities for the Cardano Foundation to have some profits-driven activities. So it will be very interesting to see how these activities emerge, what they will be. It will be interesting to see what the role exactly of the Cardano Foundation will be in the future, right? There is now a new CEO. That wasn't the case before. So it's the Cardano Foundation is now it seems like it's being driven like a real company, if I may say it like that, which is a very interesting approach regarding the future of the foundation in the Cardano ecosystem. So what you need to remember of this video is that the Cardano Foundation will more than probably win a lot of importance, gain a lot of importance in the future in this ecosystem, mostly due to the fact that IOHK and Emurgo will lose power, and it's not really clear regarding the profit-driven activities how that will happen. And finally, what's incredibly important is that, in my opinion, the role of the Cardano Foundation will always be network driven, right? It's in the best interest of the network always, and how can I say that? They will always act as, you know, kind of mediators, informing people, but never influencing them. That's incredibly important. Now, if you like this video, please leave a like. Please share it with your friends, neighbors, family, lovers. Please leave a comment and make sure to follow us as well as on Twitter at EP08, where we post on a daily basis. And yeah, that's it. Have a Merry Christmas. It was a short video, but you know, it's Christmas for everybody. Me too. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.